Hello, everyone. It is an honor to stand before you today as we explore the evolving world of project management and the pivotal role that PMI plays in shaping its future. Let's dive into a topic that touches the heart of every practitioner, the PMBOK Guide.
In our ever-changing industry, maintaining credibility and relevance is paramount. PMI understands this deeply, and your collective feedback has guided us in the refinement of the PMBOK Guide. Let me share 4 essential points that your invaluable contributions have emphasized. First, ensure that the PMBOK Guide remains a credible and relevant cornerstone for the practice of project management. It's not just a handbook, but a trusted lens through which we approach our profession. Second, improve its readability and practicality. The guide should stand as a resource you turn to, not one that overwhelms, with clear focus on usable insights rather than overburdening it with excess content. Third, sense and meet stakeholder needs. We hear you. Supplemental content that supports real-world application and practical value should be vetted thoroughly before inclusion, because your work depends on reliable, actionable knowledge. And fourth, respect the enduring value of previous editions. For many stakeholders, earlier structures provided great utility. Any shift must build on this foundation, without negating the utility those structures bring. This collective input shapes the evolution of the PMBOK Guide, sustaining its relevance while adapting to the challenges of modern-day project management. Since it was first introduced as the project management body of knowledge in 1987, it has undergone significant changes. The journey hasn't only been about growing page counts. These changes reflect substantial shifts in its core content to meet the demands of practitioners like yourselves. Through interactive workshops held around the globe, input from diverse PMI events, and alignment to your needs, we are committed to preserving what matters most, while advancing the PMBOK Guide into a future of clarity, practicality, and relevance. As we move forward, I encourage you all to remain engaged. Your contributions to this guide shape the profession we love so much. Together, we ensure that the fundamentals of project management endure, while we continue adapting to the challenges ahead. Thank you. Today, as we examine the ever-evolving landscape of project management standards, a topic that directly impacts how we shape the future of our work and organizations, let us take a moment to reflect on the incredible strides our profession has made, driven by advancements in technology, business models, and global collaboration. The field of project management is not static. It evolves continuously, adapting to the dynamic nature of technology and organizational change. Over the past decade, we have seen monumental shifts, particularly with the rise of software embedded in nearly every product and service. Technologies like artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and disruptive new business models now form the backbone of modern projects, continuously reshaping how we lead and deliver results. Simultaneously, organizations themselves are transforming. We are witnessing a shift from traditional workflows to innovative project structures that align with diverse delivery approaches. These transformations signal a critical change, a stronger emphasis on delivering business outcomes rather than simply completing deliverables. Project success is no longer defined just by what you produce, but increasingly by what value it achieves. Another remarkable development is the ability to collaborate on a global scale. With technological advancements, contributors can now join teams remotely, performing. It's truly an exciting time to be part of the project management profession. As the field continues to evolve, so too does one of its keystone references, the PMBOK Guide. Today, I want to bring you along the journey of how this guide has shifted to meet the demands of our dynamic world. Let's start by looking back. Since its inception in 1987, the PMBOK Guide was grounded in a process-based approach. This method served the profession well for decades by organizing and aligning project management practices around documented business processes. It provided a framework where consistency was key, one that enabled teams across industries and geographies to speak a common language. One of the most significant benefits of this approach was how it fostered consistency. A process-based standard laid the foundation for assessing performance and drove continuous improvement through repeatable practices. It was reliable, structured, and deeply rooted in optimizing workflows. But as with anything tied to a static framework, time and change bring new challenges. The rapid pace of transformation in our organizations, technologies, and industries has shown us that rigid, prescriptive processes aren't always well suited for today's constantly shifting landscape. The project management profession and the environments we work in have outgrown the process-based methods that once worked so well. So what does this mean for the PMBOK Guide? It means a shift, a deliberate pivot toward a more modern approach, one that better reflects the adaptability and resilience required in today's projects. The guide is evolving to embrace methodologies that are not just processes we execute, but adaptable tools that emphasize outcomes, scalability, and solutions tailored to complex challenges. As project managers, we know that change is not a threat, it's an opportunity. This evolution of the PMBOK guide represents an opportunity for our field to grow and mature, ensuring it stays relevant, practical, and reflective of the world we work in. With this shift, we move forward together, embracing new methods, driving greater impact, and shaping the future of our profession. Here's a polished narration for your presentation. Good morning/afternoon, everyone. It is an honor to be here today as we discuss the transformative shift in project management standards, a change that embodies the flexibility and adaptability our profession demands in today's dynamic environments. The latest edition of the PMBOK guide represents a significant evolution, transitioning from a process-based approach to a principles-based standard. This is not simply a change in structure, but a meaningful pivot toward flexibility and outcome-driven project management. What does this shift mean for us as practitioners? It means moving away from rigid, prescriptive practices that focus solely on deliverables and adopting a mindset centered on principles, guiding values and intentions that allow us to remain adaptable while staying aligned with the ultimate goals of a project. This emphasis on flexibility is essential in environments where challenges are continuously evolving. By focusing on intended outcomes rather than prescriptive methods, the principles-based standard empowers us to deliver value in ways that are responsive to real-world conditions, aligning with the ever-changing needs of organizations, stakeholders, and industries. Adaptability and value delivery are now at the core of effective project management. This shift ensures that we are equipped not only to manage uncertainty, but to thrive in it, unlocking new possibilities for creating meaningful impact through our projects. With this new orientation, we have the tools and guidance needed to navigate complexity, foster innovation, and ensure that our work continues to drive results that matter. It is both timely and exciting that we find ourselves at this moment where project management is adapting to better suit the realities of a dynamic, ever-changing world. As part of this evolution, PMI has embraced a principles-based approach, a shift that represents a significant and forward-thinking transformation for our profession. At its core, the principles-based approach uses high-level guiding statements to reflect what effective project management looks like across the full value delivery spectrum. Whether you're managing predictive projects, adaptive projects, or anything in between, this approach gives you the flexibility to focus on delivering outcomes that truly matter. It moves beyond rigid instruction, allowing project managers to apply their expertise and judgment to best meet the unique needs of each project. What's especially noteworthy about this shift is how it aligns seamlessly with other PMI standards, including program management, portfolio management, risk management, and benefits realization. This consistency ensures that all aspects of project work, regardless of the domain, are guided by principles that emphasize adaptability, alignment, and value delivery. These principles weren't developed in isolation. Drawing on the expertise of global subject matter experts, this orientation was intentionally crafted to meet the demands of modern organizations and environments. It provides a unified, flexible framework designed to support the complexity of our world today, while empowering project managers to deliver meaningful results. By adopting this approach, PMI underscores a clear message. Project management in today's world isn't about following prescriptive steps. It's about embracing a value-centric mindset that places adaptability, innovation, and impact at the forefront. This enables us to focus on what truly drives success, while allowing for the creativity and agility required to navigate complexity. As practitioners, this is an opportunity, a chance to embrace principles that empower us to lead in ways that deliver value to all stakeholders. Together, this direction ensures that our profession remains both relevant and transformative as we move forward into the future of project management. As we delve into the exciting shift toward a principles-based approach in project management, it's important to recognize one critical truth. This evolution does not disregard or diminish the value of process-based standards. Quite the opposite. The principles-based approach builds upon the strong foundation established by process-based methodologies, ensuring that we continue to advance the profession while respecting its past significance. For many organizations, process-based approaches remain essential. These methods offer structured guidance for implementing methodologies and provide a clear framework for evaluating project management capabilities. They deliver consistency, offering a pathway for teams to assess performance and refine practices for continuous improvement. In environments where predictability and process rigor are vital, these approaches are still highly effective and deeply relevant. The principles-based orientation isn't about replacing processes, but about complementing them. It allows us to integrate flexibility and adaptability where they are needed most, while still acknowledging the value that process-based approaches bring to specific contexts. This dual perspective ensures that project management remains scalable, responsive, and aligned with a variety of organizational needs. In fact, process-based standards and principles-based approaches work together to strengthen project management practices across the board. While the principles-based approach focuses on overarching values and outcomes, process standards guide focused implementation and operational consistency. Together, they offer project professionals the best of both worlds: the flexibility to innovate and adapt, paired with the structure and discipline required for effective execution. As we move forward, this coexistence ensures that the tools, frameworks, and methodologies we use remain practical and relevant for every scenario. Whether an organization leans on traditional processes or adopts more fluid principles to overcome complexity, both approaches support the ultimate goal we all share: delivering value and achieving intended outcomes. This thoughtful integration gives us not only the flexibility to navigate evolving challenges, but also the steadfast confidence that we are building on proven practices. It's a direction that respects where we've been while empowering us to lead the future.